Hello, it is the Saturday after Thanksgiving here at PDX Garden Home. As you can see directly behind me, I've had 2 units of compost. It's kind of green waste compost that I get from Grimm's Fuel has been delivered there. And then that's probably all I'll need to dress kind of all the beds across the entire garden from the yeah, that's one thing that's going on. I'll kind of take it slowly when in between other activities. The main thing I've been doing over Thanksgiving is moving my pepper plants from the greenhouse, which is unheated, into the basement, and then kind of setting up a grow area down there with the lights and everything. I had all the light infrastructure because I used to raise plants starts under lights before I had the greenhouse, and the last couple of years I've just been raising my starts in the greenhouse when it got warm enough in there, or putting heat pads underneath it, and when it got light and warm enough, I'd just let the seeds go there. And that's how I did the garden this last year, so it works okay. But I'm gonna try, as I've probably told you in other videos, I'm gonna try kind of raising some of the seedlings in the under lights again, and then moving them into greenhouse later. So yeah, the other thing I wanted to kind of share with you is I've got an aerator coming, because the lawn area in this path is just incredibly muddy, and I'm hoping I can fix it with doing some aeration work. We'll see. I've also heard some folks just say, hey, if you just get some compost down in there, it'll do, the miracle compost folks always say, just put compost on it and that'll fix it to some extent. So I might try several different things as we go here. All right, talk to you guys soon. Well, hello there. The lighting in here is terrible, yeah, all I wanted to do is kind of show you what I'm doing back here. I've got some more shelves on order, but I've got these two shelves, and I put my pepper plants, brought the pepper plants in from the greenhouse, and then put them under these lights. I haven't really used these lights in this way before. These lights are left over from years ago when I used to use lights to raise seedlings, and so the goal isn't to get these to flower and crop. It's just to let them survive in a place that's warmer. The idea is just to let them survive in a place that's warmer and have just enough so that when it becomes warmer outside, we can move them back to the greenhouse for next season and have a jump start on the peppers. And so, yeah, just giving it a try. I also have a stevia plant in there and and a little pineapple plant. Somebody left that at my doorstep. Thought I may take care of it for him or something, I guess. And so I'm going ahead and trying to see if I can keep that. Let me see if I can show you the stevia plant. So yeah, these are the plantings here. And there's the stevia plant, and yeah, it's surviving, but we'll see if it can thrive in here where it's warmer underneath these fluorescent lights at all. Be an interesting experiment for the winter here. Hello, good morning. I don't have much to say here. You can tell my path is kind of dirty here. I need to clean this up, but I just wanted to film a video from this angle because this is one of my favorite shots or scenes in the garden. Over here on the rail are the strawberry plants that you may have seen in a prior video me putting up. That's the potting shed back there, and the water feature that I was building on this summer is still doing well. In fact, it does better this time of year because I haven't quite figured out how to keep enough water in it. So during the summer I have to kind of put a little more water in it every 3 days or so. But right now, here in Portland, Oregon, we get plenty of moisture, so I don't have to refill it. It just keeps going and going on its own, so that's very cool. So I have 2 units of garden mulch. It's a compost that I get from Grimm's Fuel here, and that's my task here as we head into December, is kind of spreading this out across the beds. It'll take me at least till the new year to get this all kind of spread out. But I'll probably get it into most of the main beds in the next couple of weeks, I think. but you know, it's more than just spreading it, because before I put it down, I want to weed and edge and kind of make everything otherwise look nice before the new layer goes down too. So it's a broader scope of project than simply just shoveling it. And just so my body doesn't get too tired, I do this. I do a couple wheelbarrow loads in between doing other things too, so I'll spread it out that way. So yeah, that's what I'm up to here, and I'll show you putting it out. I'm spreading compost on these 2 beds today. These are where I have the garlic already planted, and there's some little green shoots coming up in pieces of it, but that shouldn't hurt anything. They'll just keep poking through. So I'm putting about 1 inch, just enough to kind of give everything one covering. I mean, these beds are pretty full as is. So yeah, and then I'll bring a rake out and kind of do a little raking of it and kind of see where it is. If I'm at or above the board line, then that's good. If I'm below the board line, I might put some more on, because compost sinks over time, so I want to give this a nice healthy fill. I try to practice as much as possible kind of the no-dig methodology, which the guy that I follow more closely on that, but I don't do everything in accordance with his standard, but I do follow him quite a bit, is Charles Dowding out of the UK. And in that methodology, the goal is not to disturb the underlying soil that's in here as I put the compost on, right? Because the idea is that there's structure in that soil already. There's the biology, the microorganisms, and the worms, and all that kind of stuff. And so we're basically feeding the soil with this compost layer. The microorganisms, the worms, and other kinds of biology in there will come up and get the compost and bring it back into the soil as needed. So I'm not tilling it in; it's no-till. So yeah, that's what I'm up to here.